this is an explanation of why Allie and Allie's stuff is wet. So, basically, she was in school and she was like, oh my god, I have to pee so bad. But she didn't want to go in the bathroom because, ew. So, and she knew her teachers would be like, oh. So, she just waited. And then at the end of the school day, she had her lunchbox and she had to pee so bad. So she's just like, okay. So she peed in her lunchbox secretly in her locker. And then, she's like, oh no, what do I do with this now? So then she put the lunch she put the lunchbox and she's like, oh no, what do I do with it? So she just shoved it in her bag. And then she was walking down to the bus, and then she gets on the bus, and so she's like So then she came back to the bus and she sat down and her backpack was on her laps and it was leaking and she's like, oh, I'm wet. So and she's like, it's dripping. So oh no. So then she looked in her backpack and it was her lunchbox that was dripping, and inside she's like, oh no, she knew what it was. She knew what it was inside, and she was just like, oh no, and then she told Becca, our bus driver, and then she's like, my lunchbox, my water was leaking. But then actually before she peed in the water bottle, and then she thought that was a bad idea. So she stupid clock. And then she poured out the water bottle into the
Just keep going.
It's the lunchbox. So then it was leaking. And then Becca gave her this napkins that had pumpkins on it. And then she was wiping it up. And then she's like taking all her stuff out of her bag. And she's like, here, hold this. And I was holding her binder and everything. And then, there was water droplets on top. And guess what? They were yellow. So I'm like, what did you do? Did you pee? And she's like, maybe. And then she's like, okay, fine, I'm sorry. So then, oh no. So then she had to empty out her lunchbox, but she took her this thingy that So she took her thingy and she secretly made the pea water vapor and pea vapor and then she put it in here so it's secretly trapped in here, but she doesn't want to open it. So then the excess the pea that was left over in the water bottle, it was leaking out, and her lunchbox was moist. So it was dripping in her bag, and then her bag was dripping, which made her moist. and then she made me moist because she was pouring out her lunchbox, and it poured out onto me, which made me moist. And now her yellow pea colored folder is now blue and purple because she colored this with the highlighter, and the highlighter leaked, and because she wanted to match her friends. So then she matched Flora, and then the highlighter leaked.
So much curvature.
Sorry. And then there was so much curvature right there. Sorry. And then oh no, so much curvature. So then that was how.
That's why.
That was how Allie was moist, and oh sorry, that was why Allie was moist and her stuff was moist, but it wasn't just water, it was actually secretly pee. Goodbye.